I don't like the music. Yes, I have come back from my food coma. That Jerry's cobbler was rather comforting and rather delicious. I'm ready for the sour, which will probably be this episode. I've got a blue V. I've got an ice pack for the heat. I've got my beanie on because it makes me feel less exposed. So basically, I'm ready to go. I know what we might be in for, and as far as I'm aware, it's probably going to involve Negan coming to Alexandria. Yeah, it feels very, very, very familiar, this feeling. First day of the rest of your life. You know what? I kind of like the sound of that. Because she was deciding whether to kill herself, right? Wait, no way! Wait, hold on. No, don't start like that. Don't you dare! And it is mad because myself and Sasha, we haven't gotten along the best since the start. There was a time when I found her very frustrating, but when I like her the most, they're gonna put that kind of thing on me. No. The thing is, I know in her heart she'd do something like that to protect her loved ones.
Wake up.
What'd she say? Hey, what? Wake up?
Wake up.
Oh, is she imagining the past? Oh, gosh. It is way too soon for tears.
Don't go.
Imagine he didn't go. Well, it would be someone else, though, wouldn't it?
Welcome to the first day of the rest of your life, Sasha.
Okay, so maybe that doesn't mean something good. You bastard. Sorry for my language, but I was hoping that was something good for us.
No one's gonna want to watch you die. I don't want to see that.
She's gonna use her.
You don't have to, but someone does. Maybe a couple others. Tops. We are gonna help solve some shit.
You know what's crazy? Can I just say something? I actually, at this point, if he goes here and he kills more people, I'm just gonna slam something because it's like, again. And it's not stopping, right? And yes, I know that this is consequence for what Sasha's done. I get that. I don't know how many times I can watch that happen and just let it happen. And I think that's exactly how Rick's gonna feel. If Negan shows up and decides to take more lives, I would rather, with the weapons we've just gotten, hold our ground and start this officially. And I don't know what that would mean for Sasha, I don't know what that would mean for Eugene, but at this point, it's only going to get worse. He is going to level some playing fields today, if he can. He is going to absolutely change the landscape.
What do you need from me?
Yeah, what does he... That's what frustrates me. And I'm almost certain what's going to happen is that he's going to take Daryl and then he will probably kill someone.
Look at me.
Oh, this is what I wanted to see.
Why?
I can't believe...
Because I want it stopped. I want Negan dead.
Her name was Denise, and she was a doctor, and she helped people.
I wasn't aiming for her.
I don't like watching this because I feel bad for both parties. I feel like crap for both.
Do it. I'm sorry.
Look at that. The mad thing is it's like, I'm rooting for Dwight. And at this point in time, I can understand why we're reacting the way we are. Of course I can. Like, if you go back to when he killed Denise, and when we saw him back then, if you had just put him in a cell now, which is essentially what our group is experiencing, they are seeing him then and then. I've seen everything in between. But if you had put him in this cell and I hadn't seen any of that stuff prior, I would probably be equally as angry. Would I blame Daryl for killing him? No. If he did it right now, I wouldn't blame him, and I wouldn't hate him, and I wouldn't judge him. Because what Dwight put him through is crazy. Right? And yes, there are reasons, and it's a whole complex situation which we don't need to discuss now. But like, this is such a conflicting scene because I see a line between the screen right now, and I see Dwight, who I'm rooting for a redemption arc, and I see Daryl, who I just want to be at peace.
I was doing it for someone else.
She just got away. So now I'm here. We work together, we can stop them.
I've always said this, I think Dwight hates Negan more than anyone. But I wouldn't be surprised if in his mind he's going, let's get rid of Negan and you could kill me and he would feel at peace. Come on, Daryl. The strength he has not to just push that knife through his skull is crazy.
Do it!
Negan's coming soon. 3 trucks probably. 20 saviors, and then
Whoa.
I can slow them down. Buy a little time for you guys to get ready.
Yeah, get ready for what's about to come, because this is the start, man.
If you can take them out, that's where we start. And with the right plan, we can wipe out the rest. And go from outpost to outpost and end this.
Come on, Dwight.
If he's lying, we'll kill him real slow.
We need to
When
get
this is
ready.
done, I don't give a damn if he's sorry. I will kill that son of a bitch.
Oh, see, this is exactly what I was
If
saying.
he's lying, this is already over.
I'm sorry, but I genuinely feel like he would sacrifice himself. That's my gut feeling. Like, Daryl's not even going to get the chance to kill him.
They will stand down if they haven't already. And then Lucille here, well, she gets her 3.
Wait,
and we move forward
3?
with a new understanding.
3! No, we need to stand up now. We cannot allow Lucille to get any blood.
Are you
Any.
shitting me? Is that real?
Shut up.
You think I'm gonna sit here and let you...
Careful. You are not letting me do anything.
No one has to die.
Come on, Sasha. Negan, back off.
How about this? 1. Just 1.
Who? Who the hell's he gonna pick? Well, you know what? I don't want to give him the option to pick.
You got me wrapped around your little finger, you know that? And it's not a man-woman thing.
You're thinking of leading the hilltop over there to fight?
I am.
Rather be
If
all
it finds
together.
out they're planning something, they're gonna need help.
It's a very tough decision.
Because if he sees Maggie...
Why are you smiling?
Because I'm glad you're the one making it for us.
So, actually, let's get this straight. So have we got the scavengers yet?
Guns up now.
And have we got the kingdom?
What the hell?
Please tell me we've got everyone at this point. Look at Carol out as well. Oh, hello, Jerry. Morgan!
Dude,
Ooh!
okay?
Going alone doesn't work for this.
Works for me.
Nah, he can't... Oh, I'm so glad I'm seeing his face
Killed any
again.
of them?
Oh my god, is Shiva out?
You seek to extinguish everything of who you were. The saviors are a dragon with many heads.
Oh, I like the way they've just worded that. The saviors are a dragon with many heads.
You are not stuck.
Come on.
Join us on this journey. Fight with us. And we shall defeat them so that no one will suffer under their capricious malevolence ever again.
Ooh, yes, I like the way he said that. Oh, give me some hope. That
And we
face,
start once more for the fallen,
all of these faces, I see our
for
characters.
the kingdom,
I gaze upon their faces and I
the
feel
glory of victory.
a real sense of hope. Look at this. March, come on. That's our king. Right. Game on. Who are these people? Are these the scavengers? Oh no, this is the scavengers. Oh, thank goodness. I was going to say there's rubbish, there's trash, so... What's her name again? I thought that she was... You know what? I genuinely thought that she was going to go... you know... No, this is good. I don't get the feeling like Negan would really like her. I don't know.
I lay with him after.
What?
We should get back to work.
Rick's just like, I mean, what a weird thing to say. I lay with him after. I mean, shoot your shot, I guess, but dang. Oh, bro, okay, yes, all right then. When we first met the Saviors, it felt like we were poking the bear. You know what it feels like now? It feels like they are about to poke the bear. Do we have an order to shoot Negan if we have the opportunity?
Sorry?
What? How? Have we considered the repercussions?
No, more sightlines if we split up. I'll go.
Why?
Sure? Okay.
Oh, I've got the weird feeling about them. What the hell? Can we trust these people?
We win. Yeah.
Imagine they're already working with the Saviors. Imagine that. No, I'm just speculating. But look at this.
Let's go help Maggie.
Abraham,
What?
they could use us here. We sit one out. Someone else.
It should be us.
Maggie's gotta take care of Maggie.
It's okay.
Like you.
Everyone has a
She
way.
didn't take the pill yet.
Uncle yoked my young for taking mine, which I may add is the same as yours now. If people die today, it's because of the choices they made.
Is it though?
It is.
Oh. Damn. Oh, Carl. Please keep Carl close.
Get into position. I'll signal you.
Or is this it now?
Points are covered. Every contingency is already met. The
Oh,
test is upon you, and I'm giving out the cheat sheet.
Eugene, seriously, consider what you're doing.
Hello? Compliance and fealty are your only escape. Bottom line in it, you may thrive, or you may die. I sincerely wish for the
Look at
former,
Rosita's face.
for everyone's sake. The jig is up.
Where's Negan?
I'm Negan.
Don't blow anything up yet. Don't do it. I don't like the music. Oh, for the love of you bastards. What? I wish I never said that. You mugs. I can't watch this. Oh, I'm such a twit. We should have seen this coming. We shouldn't have put trust in people we don't know. Why them over us? Why? Just why? And now we need Carol.
No.
Look at her face.
We win.
You ever hear the one about the stupid little prick named Rick who thought he knew shit but didn't know shit?
Shut up, you
And got
twit.
everyone that he gave a shit about killed? Y'all gonna want to put your guns down now.
No one drops in.
If you look in the mirror and you'll see exactly the reason we're biting back, it's all you, my friend. It's got nothing to do with us. We are fighting for our freedom and our lives, and you're fighting to take that away from people. Now, if you're talking about the saviors of humanity, you can seriously shove it. No, I'm sorry. No one put your guns down. Keep your feet planted.
We had a deal.
Tamiel came for the boat things, followed ones who took. Made a better deal.
You just tried to blow us up, right? I mean, I get me, but Eugene? He's one of yours. And after what he did, he stepped up.
The minute
You
it
people
feels like we are getting some kind of traction.
Animals. Universe gives you a sign and you just shove your finger right up its ass.
Why do you think we're being animals? Why do you think?
Dwight, Simon.
What the heck is that for? I know who this is gonna be. It's gonna be
Don't like
Sasha.
Eugene anymore. You guys gotta like Sasha. Got it right here, packaged for your convenience. So I'm gonna make this simple. I want all the guns you managed
It's
to
never
scrape up.
simple with you.
Yeah. I want a person of your own choosing for Lucille.
How can you be a part of this,
Well, I
Eugene?
gotta give me my Daryl back.
Oh.
I don't want to have to kill her, but that's exactly what you're gonna make me do.
Let me see her.
All right. You're not gonna believe this crap.
Is she even in there? I hate him. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him. I don't want to watch anymore. I don't want to. So sick of this because it's like every single time, or even a little glimpse of, oh, we might be free. And then he just comes up with something again. Now, we can pray right now. Pray to ourselves that hilltops show up, the kingdoms show up, and we have some kind of opportunity to avoid whatever's about to come. Because how does Negan keep the promise of one person dies? And now Rick has to choose. How does he choose? And it's boiling my blood on the spot. Oh. The funny thing is a few episodes ago I was like, oh, we shouldn't kill Negan, but like honestly, maybe he just needs to die so that we have a chance to breathe. I'm sorry, I can't get my thoughts out, man. I'm too angry and it's not coherent. It always feels too good to be true to fight something. Always. When am I gonna feel better than this? And I know that's the point. I know that they've written this in that exact way so that we feel like we can't fight back. Sorry, I'm sorry guys if this scene hasn't really been, it's been non-existent in the reaction because I love Abraham, but they've put this at the wrong place because I can't see anything right now other than fear. Again.
A couple hours to get there, right?
At least. Might be a circuitous and janky route.
Or is she gonna take the pill?
What they're planning, they could be washing the roads.
And then so that when she arrives there, she's not.
That's right.
It's really hard to look at Eugene right now after what we've just witnessed. It really is. But after everything we've learned about the Saviors and why people do what they do, I can't look at Dwight and go, I've almost borderline forgive Dwight. I can't look at him and say that, but then look at Eugene and just hate him because that's contradictory, right? Like that's why it's conflicting. My heart's going, I'm almost feeling pity for him because he's a scared person. You know, he's considered himself a coward for a very long time, and I think eventually he'll prove everyone he's not, but part of me wanted to hate him. Part of me wants to hate him for going against us, but I can't. It still feels like Sasha's probably going to die. I feel like she may have taken that pill before she got in there because she didn't want to be used. She didn't want to be used at the detriment of her family. My body almost is telling me it knows that it's done.
I know how tough this is.
No, you don't. You are killing her. I hope you have to live with that. I hope you see her body.
You are something else.
Sash, you're not gonna
I
believe
hate
this
you.
crap.
Come on! Come on! Bloody asshole. Guess what, Negan? No more. Sasha? Come on! Has anyone got eyes on Negan? No, now what? Yeah, what? Make your choice. Why could you not just leave her?
Down now.
We could make another deal.
Pick your... Someone show me Bloody Rick! Show me Rick! Oh, for God's sakes.
Hello again. Just couldn't stick with us, huh? You had to go with these filthy garbage people. No offense.
Deal is for 12, yes.
10.
12.
Not again!
10.
This is just gonna make you sad. Broken. You're gonna wish you were dead.
Don't you dare!
You're not gonna win.
Carl. It is over.
Come on, Michonne! Feet in the ground. Someone get a line of sight and shoot. I don't care whether Dwight does something. I don't care whether Michonne does something. I don't care whether the whole cavalry shows up. There is no way that we lose Carl today. There is no way. What the hell was that?
You just lost somebody important to you right now. Like, just
No
now.
way.
Jesus.
No, that's not Michonne. I know that's not
You
Michonne.
chose this.
Oh no, that'll be the... No, Michonne just did that.
I'm gonna kill Carl now.
No, you're not.
I'm gonna kill Carl, and then Lucille here, she's gonna take your hands. You can do it right in front of me. I told you already, I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah.
All of you.
Look into those eyes. You dug your own grave.
Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow.
Come on, Rick. Come on, Rick.
You're all already dead.
You know what's really funny? Once upon a time, I was scared of someone saying that.
Okay. You said I could do it.
Come on! Come on! Come on!
Will not fall! Not on this day!
And Carol as well.
That widow is alive! Don't avoid it! Take that, Simon. That is the piece of shit!
Shiva! No more. I still can't believe I've even had a time to think about Sasha yet. And she killed herself. And that's what started this. As far as I'm aware right now, Negan needs to die. It's not going to change. If another snake pops up in his place, we deal with that then. You know what? You took your foot off the lion's neck. Where's Dwight? Now you're a whole nother story that we will talk about. Yeah, run away. We're not done with you either now. You want to cry, man. And the coward himself runs away. Yeah, and what? Run away, run along, go. Like I said, you made way too many enemies, Negan. Way too many. This isn't even all of them. Can I just say that? Now, where's Dwight? I want to know where Dwight is. Did he go with or what? So the plan has changed. But the statement has been made whether we like it or not. Yeah, see, good. Thank goodness. We did not do what we planned to do. But look, we took a step in the only direction I thought was possible. Thank God they showed up, because we wouldn't have Carl right now if everyone didn't.
You say the word, they're ready to go.
I'm glad that Dwight's still here. Let me put that way.
How the hell do you think she wound up dead in that box?
My, best possible posit, fingers of tarp. They sealed up said box good and tight.
Please tell me he's too valuable for anything to happen to him.
Maybe. So. We are going to war.
You know what? It doesn't faze me because I know what we have. What we have is so much better than anything you will ever have.
You made the right decision to come.
The decision was made a long time ago.
Now we need to really consider
Before
how
any of us
we
knew each
defend ourselves.
And now we mean everything to each other.
She is what gave us the courage to fight back. And I will never forget that. Ever.
Glenn didn't know you, but he helped you. He put himself in danger for you. And that started it all. Not as strangers.
As family.
As family. Glenn made the decision, Rick. I was just following his lead.
I feel a little bit broken after this episode, I'm not gonna lie. I think like the whole rooting for Sasha and Rosita to really develop a friendship, and when Sasha sort of ran into Negan's compound, it kind of did feel like a one-way street, you know. And then when Eugene gave her the pill, you almost saw on her face that she knew she was gonna die. So I'd kind of like, last episode I think I spoke to you guys a little bit afterwards and prior to about how I thought that I did feel she was going to die because she had a choice to either, well basically the option was to either let herself die to a walker. It was to kill herself in the hope that she'd become a walker. Or I don't know if she genuinely actually thought that she'd become a walker and attack Negan, but she killed herself because she knew that if she didn't, Negan would be able to use her against us. And I think she knew that that was never something she'd want. So she knew that that was the end of her road, and she now gets to rest in peace with Abraham. And yeah, and it's just sometimes the show just oh gosh, sometimes this show it sets you off in real rocky relationships with characters, and it's happened many times now. Like you're sort of not sure how to feel about them, and there are times when it sort of feels like you haven't really had much opportunity to let them grow on you. And then there was the conflict between Sasha and Rosita, and there was a moment when Sasha, you know, like she was quite abrasive, and it all leads up to like her basically being as brave as she was, willing to die for the family she, you know, she fell into. If honest, I'm glad that Negan didn't get to use her for his own games. And sometimes you think that maybe Negan plays by the rules, but even if he does play by his rules, right, he is still a manipulative, snarky, almost sadistic guy. Like he's playing games with us. Like he could just rock up and shoot someone, but he chooses to play these games. He wants to use people against people. He wants people, like he's even, look the way he spoke to Rick, like, Rick, I'm about to kill your son and you're gonna wish you were dead. Like stuff like that. It's just that I really have unlocked a new level of hate for him today. And I think I said in the last reaction that they were going to show us all this like, oh, Negan's protecting Sasha and Negan's this, Negan's that. It doesn't even matter. Protecting her from what? Who's going to protect her from Negan? Negan put her in an impossible situation, and that's not something to be proud of. That's something to despise someone for. Sometimes I think to myself, oh, maybe he'll have an arc. Maybe there'll be a reason why he does what he does. Maybe this, maybe that, maybe the other. But at the end of the day, I genuinely just don't care enough, because this happens that many times, you know? He 100% is responsible for Sasha's death. He put her in a situation which he very well would have known that she would potentially kill herself. Heck, he gave her the option to kill herself. The guy is messed up. No matter what backstory we get, no matter any of it, eventually there may be a day when I understand him completely, but that man is never being forgiven. The fact that a character like Dwight, who I hated for such a long time, and if I'm honest with you, I'm borderline forgiving him, which I never thought was possible. I spoke a lot in the past about whether I would forgive or not forgive, or this, that, the other, blah, blah, blah. I'm forgiving him. Obviously, there's a lot to forgive, and I'm not there yet, but I think he hates Negan more than anyone. And the craziest thing about that last shot is how many of those people that are in that compound hate Negan? A lot of them. I hate him. And I've said hate more times than I ever had in my entire life today. He has left me in a state of, I think he needs to die. And even if there are potential consequences, I think I've thought about them now. Yeah, there may be consequences of his death, but it's at the point where, like, there are consequences for him being alive. What risk do we take? Keeping him alive is guaranteed problems. We're never going to be free with him around. This is never going to end. He wants war now, whether we like it or not. This is on. Yeah, maybe he gave us a chance to live a slave-like life. He always talks about, oh, I gave you an opportunity. You didn't give us shit. You gave us a position where you almost probably would have known we would bite. It's happened enough times before, for goodness sakes. People will bite, yet he continues to do it. So don't give me this, I gave you an opportunity and you had to play by the rules and this, that, the other. You know what, Negan? If you were in our position, would you play by the rules? No. And if you would, you wouldn't be living life. You might as well be dead. As you can tell, a lot of built up frustration, but there was a moment in this episode today when I decided that today was the day that our feet must be planted and no more. Today's the day that we say to Negan, no, you let your foot off our neck, we are not going down on our knees ever again. Negan will die. And like, even if he doesn't die, he's going to wish, like, you know what? He'll probably wish he did. He's going to lose everything. You know, he's got nothing. He really doesn't have a lot. Well, he has a lot of materialistic things, but yeah. Ah, gosh, I feel like it's almost unhealthy to be this hating, you know, and to feel like this. But a lot of people might turn around and argue, oh, hey, but Sasha ran in and killed some of his men. But like, hear me out. You put someone in a cage and you imprison them, they're going to want to escape. They're going to try to escape. They're fighting for their freedom. So what Negan did is he pushed us into a corner. His saviors made the initial move. Let's not forget that. Us going to their compound wasn't the start of it. We then retaliate. We go, okay, we heard from word of mouth that they were almost like these tyrants. We had to do something about it. We attack. So we are trying to fight our way out of a corner. He then decides to pin us in and lock us in. We're still going to want to try break out, right? So every time that he locks us in, and I'm using that metaphorically for him beating someone's head in or him threatening to kill people, every time he pushes us further into that corner, we're going to try and take steps out. And that means biting back. What do you expect? You're not going to hit a dog and expect it not to snap. So who's at fault? And that's just why I struggle when people say like, oh, but technically we just killed some of their men. Yeah, but what do you expect? There's always a start to something, right? And there's always a decision to lay off. But no, he continues to put his foot on our neck and pin us. So we're going to keep biting. I don't blame us at all for that. In fact, the blame is completely with Negan. He has a choice right now to back off. He won't make it. He'll choose to bite back. But yeah, let's move on from Negan because, oh my god, it's making me itch. This episode wasn't just bad. Obviously, everyone coming together the way they did was so goosebump worthy and it just brought chills down my spine. I wanted to cry and break out in laughter at the same time. It's incredibly mixed feeling. I had to bloody pause it during a moment like that, which is, I don't like pausing in moments like that because sometimes I find it takes away from the flow of it, but no, I had to. I didn't have a choice. The pause button's right there. I'm not going to push it. So now there was a lot of good stuff today, and one of the things that made me most proud today was seeing us stand up. Just seeing us stand there made me so proud of the group that we're a part of. And obviously there's a long road ahead, and there will be further casualties. There's a war, for goodness sakes. But at least now we're fighting with a chance of survival. Now we're fighting for what we believe in. This is more than just us. As Rick said to Michonne a long time ago, this isn't about us anymore. It's about our kids and their kids and what's to come, future life. And that's what we're going to go fight for. One thing I will say about this episode is there was a lot in this episode that was quite, like Sasha's goodbye was kind of hard to process because like it was happening in and amongst the terror of what was going on. So I really struggled to watch it. Like there were the moments where she was having those flashbacks or those conversations with Abraham, and I just couldn't react. Like I was just in there like, how am I supposed to like watch this? Like I couldn't even appreciate Abraham on screen, and you wouldn't have even seen me acknowledge it really. I mean, her death, like this is always the case with The Walking Dead, that you get a death and then it's just preceded by chaos. I feel like I wanted to cry, interrupted from crying, don't end up crying, you know, like I end up just sitting there. How do I call it a dry cry. I really do. I struggle to cry, by the way. I don't know if you guys have noticed that, but I consider it, even when I sit there like doing what I do without tears, it still feels like crying, so I still call it crying. I don't know why my body struggles to produce tears. I'm actually sure it's a condition, eh? Usually I just get this weird shivery feeling and like it makes me like, Oh, I don't know how to like explain it. It nearly just happened just then. It's like a reflex and my body starts to shiver and I like close. Yeah, anyway. I wish I was calmed down a bit because the ending was such a beautiful thing. Like talking about Glenn and how we chose to fight with Rick the day that Glenn chose to save him. You know, like such a powerful thing to say. But the other thing as well is those scavengers, can I just say, they have a lot to answer for. Like, we're not just going to let that slip, eh? We can't just let that slide. Maybe they just go and cower off on their little garbage thing. But maybe we need to pay them a visit. Get our guns back, for goodness sakes, after what we've just seen. Gosh, what else do I say? This episode's an hour and 40 minutes. That has to be one of the longest, I think, unedited reactions I've ever had. There was the conflict actually about Daryl and Dwight. Now, I do believe Dwight will sacrifice himself ultimately in the end, and I'm actually glad that he's by Negan's side because I actually genuinely don't feel like Negan suspects it. Obviously, we saw how he sort of looked at Eugene just then, and if Eugene wasn't as valuable as he was, I think he would have done something. But yeah, no, Dwight being by his side makes me feel even more comfortable because I wholeheartedly believe that Dwight is fighting for us now. Yeah, we need a Beyond the Wall. Today will be a Beyond the Wall episode. Believe you me, I will not be watching Season 8, Episode 1 until I've had a very good discussion in a Beyond the Wall. So, let's wrap this up here. If you haven't already gone to the Beyond the Wall community tab or wherever it is, don't forget to do that, guys. I will post it probably straight after this episode. I am looking for the most interesting comments with the least spoilers. I will be getting mods to check them. But anyway, if you enjoyed, guys, as ever, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel for new content every single week. And of course, follow the Instagram, Daniel Reed with 2 Ds. And as ever, let me know down below what thought the episode, the reaction, and get to that Beyond the Wall comments in the community tab. And yeah, other than that, that's all I've got to say, guys. Welcome to the first day of living again.